Okay, let's start. Let's rub our hands together. Get nice and warm. Feel the energy go from one hand to the other. Feel a little friction, a little heat. And rubbing the back of the hand, getting in between the knuckles, get the fingers warm there on one side. And move over to the other side and in between the knuckles and get those fingers nice and warm too. And back to the palms and reach out far, 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 stretch far. Keep rubbing, keep stretching, keep reaching overhead. Keep pointing, spearing up, warming your palms together. Reach, 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 stretch. Good, and just relax the wrist. You can't see my wrist. Relax the wrists. And now we're just gonna shake out, let the little fingers lead and just shake out. Think about, let go of whatever isn't needed for the moment. Like if you truly need it again, like a sore shoulder, it will be there when we finish. And if you want to reclaim it, it's there for you. So just shake it out. You don't need it right this moment. Yeah, good. And now some really big shakes, and let's again say hello to good morning to everyone.
Oh, yes.
On up north, out east, across the pond over there, over to France, Japan. Just shake and say hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Bonjour. Oh, good. And when and keep stretching. Little fingers, stretch up, stretch up, stretch up, and release. And that one arm stretch up and reach up high, and release each. Knee, alternate sides. Sun. She. Go. Rook. Sish. Touch. Good. And now reach out far with the right arm and reach out all across the horizon and up through 10 and bring it on across and pull and reach, stretch the back of the shoulder. 2 more times, let it drop low, reach far, reach up through 10 and across, knee. And sun. And stretch. Good. Release that arm and now reaching out far with the other arm, all the way across through, all the way through 10, reach far, assist and stretch and release. So I skipped arm to arm, we'll go back up through 10 and stretch and drop. And reach out again, up through 10, across and stretch. All right, go back to the right side. This is going to be a lesson in right to left. Reach far back and reach far forward. Knee. Sun. All right, we'll keep up the momentum here. Go to the left and reach far back. Eesh. Oh, I know I'm rotating it. Knee. Oh. Sun. And to the back to the right, and now reach out far behind you. Try to keep your koshi straight forward. Back. Oh, yes. Up through 10 and out to the side. And again. Oh. Good. And back to the left. Oh, whoa, sore. And knee. And sun. Good. Okay. And now let your head drop forward and just let the neck release forward and back very softly, very gently. No need to make yourself dizzy. Just let the chin lead almost like it goes out and pulls back. And out and pull back. And now reverse it. Let the chin travel down your chest, reach out and back. Chin drop down, reach out and back. Chin drop down, reach out and back. And shoulder and ear, side to side, each, knee, and let the chin drop across the chest. Let's say yes to everything. Yes, 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 yes. Let's try, let's do. Yes, yes. And back the other way. Yes, 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 yes. And let your shoulders And the head release back and just rock side to side while looking up. Ish, knee, sun, she, go. And now gradually let your shoulders and head move in a circle. Still keep your chin tucked slightly. Don't let it extend too far. Ish, knee, sun, another direction. Ish, knee, sun. And let your arms join in softly. Ish, ah, knee,
Yes.
sun.
Yes.
Oh, good. Another direction. Ish,
Yes.
knee, ah, sun. And let yourself hinge at the waist. And so a big bow forward. First two soft hands. Let's go. Ish, and really big circle. Oh, oh. Knee.
Yes.
Oh. And other direction. Keep your knees soft. Ish. Oh. Knee.
Yes.
Okay, now still hinging at the waist, bending forward, big bow, open Tai Shoken to everybody, and let's do one big one each way. Let's go. Ish! Hey! Oh! And other direction. Ish! Ah! Good, and keep reaching forward for a moment and let it drop and just let everything release. Down into the soil, down into the waters, down into the magma. Just release, release, release. Good. Let your knees soften. Let yourself lead up. And let yourself arch back. Oh. And now let's just gradually do the same thing. Softening knees, drop into the earth. And Shintaido, jump up to the heavens and let's go. Eesh. Knee. And release. Done. And go and stay up. Palms open to the heavens. And taking my forward and back just enough. Don't make yourself extend your back beyond your own limits. Siish. Knee. Sun. She. Go. Keep palms open and side to side. Hips. Siish. Knee. Sun. She. Go. Rook. Siish. Stay open and spirals. Ish. Everything spirals in the earth. Knee. Sun. She. You can explore north and south vortexes. Ish. She. Sun. She. Oh, well, that was fun. And let your hands come on down soft. And let your arms relax at your side. And just a moment of wakame. Appreciate that your feet are on the earth and that your upper body can soar. Very nice. Let's open the middle of our body and our breath. And let's all go ahead and say ha as we breathe 3 levels. Ha.
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 Other side. Ha. 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 Other step. Ha. 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 Other step. Ha. 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 2 more. Let's go. Ha. 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 Other step. Ha. Ha. And ha. And then coming on back down. Great. And if you need to, you can hold on to something, or if you're able to stand on one leg. Let's work our lower body a bit. So bending the knee and ankles. So turning the ankle in one direction, ish, knee. And you can join the wrist if you want. Sun, shi, go other way, ish, knee, sun, shi, up and down, ish, knee, sun, shi, go. Invert and evert, in and out, ish, knee, sun, shi, go. And I'm just going to hold on from here, but imagine my other arm is free. Ankles, ish, knee, sun, shi, go other way, ish, knee, sun, shi, go up and down, ish, knee, sun, shi, go invert and evert, ish, knee, sun, shi, go, good. And then coming back and standing with feet slightly apart and hands supporting the knees. You want to rub them for a moment just to spread some of that heat there in case our knees need a little extra attention today. So grateful for our knees. And circling out, ish, knee, sun, shi, go. Another way, ish, knee, sun, shi, go. Feet side by side and knees and ankles get engaged. Ish, knee, sun, shi, go. Another direction. Ish, knee, sun, shi, go. Good. And coming back up to upright, stepping out to one side and Fudadachi and just release into it. So that your legs stretch, your thighs, your hamstrings stretch. Ish, knee, sun, shi, go. Change directions and stretch. Ish, knee, sun, shi, go. Coming back up and let your leg pull up so that your toes, you can't see it, my toes are up. Ish, knee, sun, shi, go. And switching sides, pulling your toes up. Ish, knee, sun, shi, go. Good. And just softly release your legs. Kick forward, ish, knee, sun, shi, go. Kick to the side, ish, knee, sun, shi, go. Stepping back, ish, knee, sun, shi, go. Good. And hands supporting your koshi. And let's do a very small circle right around the tip of your coccyx. Ish, knee, sun, shi, go. Another direction. Ish, knee, sun, shi, go. And now big turn. Hit all the points on the circle. Ish, knee, sun, shi, go. Good. Another direction. Ish, knee, sun, shi, go. Good. And keep your feet and legs in a neutral stance and opening Kaishoka into the heavens and reaching up. Reach up. Kaishoka. The palms fill. And bring your palms down over your head chakra. So chakra over chakra. And just stand under the shower. Feel the energy coming back into you now. And bring that energy on down around, across your eyes, your cheeks, your neck, your upper chest, under the arms, across your koshi, to the sides so that fingertips and soles of the feet are releasing energy back into the earth. Visualize that column of light we're creating by reaching far into the earth and far up into the heavens. And bringing feet together, Soften your eyes and mokuso. Mokuso yame and rin. All right, thank you, everyone. And Rob, go ahead. I'm going to get my sword.
Thank you, Connie. Very nice. So I want to point out how really good Connie's warm-ups are. It really helps us develop a real strong center and meditation feeling, even though we're moving. I felt like, for me, I felt very meditative even before we were in the mokuso. We were in the movement. I had already found my center. What I want, even though we're learning technical activities with the sword or freehand in my portion of the class, I want us to really try as much as possible to not get too much up in our brain and stay in our bodies and stay meditative in our movement. So don't rush things. It's more important to keep that meditative feeling where we're nourishing and experiencing kumite with people everywhere in the world, rather than getting too technical. Okay. So
Okay.
that's just quick little thing that I had to say. I felt I needed to say. So let's start. We're going to start with some sunrise sunset, and we're just going to lean over. And we're only doing a portion of sunrise sunset. We're doing it to help us get our movement open and clear. And going out, reaching out, cutting up to the top, cutting down the opposite side, down to the ground. Continue one more time, up, bring your pinkies first, ulnar edge, cut up, and across and down. And staying at the bottom a bit. And coming back, going the opposite direction, up. Bring your pinkies first, cut up. Got to cross the top and down. And one more time, up, cutting up, cross, and down. Okay, this time we're going to cut out at a 45-degree. We're going to do the upward motion, cutting up, and then cutting back on the left side, cutting down, cutting up, go up on the right side, and back, and down. Follow with your eyes. Your hands and your eyes should be unified. Left side. And right side. And left side. And right. Okay, and now we're gonna just practice a little bit cutting across, turning your hands, cutting across, unifying your pinkies, your cut, and your eyes. Turn, cut, turn, cut, turn, cut, turn, cut. Okay, let's get a stick. So it can be various types. You can use just a short stick or a long stick, but I want you to imagine it so that you have an idea that you have something in your hand as you're cutting. So it can be a a kitchen tool if you need it. That works. I'm using my Boken. The curved side of it is the cutting edge, and as I pull it out, I'm just going to pull out, cut up with one hand, catch it with the other hand, continue the cuts. Let's just practice what we were doing. Slowly cutting up. Do continuous for a bit here. Cutting up, reach out, reach up. Don't hit your ceiling. Push your knuckles up rather than the tip of your sword. Turn your body as you cut. Twist. Okay, when we reach the left side, let's stop and pause. With our sword pointing backwards, we're going to let it just cut all down to the side, and we're going to do a few back, turn, back. This is a drawing motion. Hands lead, then the sword. Pull it through. Ni, san, shi, go. And putting sword back on your left side. And now we're going to do a series of 4 movements. We're going to, so watch initially. So I'm going to pull out, cut up, pull out or cut up again. When I reach the left side in the back, I let it come down. I cut across till it's across. And then I lift up and I cut out. We're not doing any stepping yet. We will add steps in a bit. But for now, we're just going to stay in place and do this movement. All right. Sword on your left side and pulling out, cutting open. I'm sorry, cutting up and let's start that one again. I made a mistake there. So sword on left side. We're going to cut up as we pull out. Come back to the left side, catch the sword, cut up, come drop down on the left side and cut across. When we reach across, we lift our arms up and we cut down, jodan. Put the sword back. Drawing out, cutting up. Catch the sword in the back with both hands. Cutting up on the right, or from right to left. When you reach the left side, let it fall back. Cut across chudan. Raise it up on your right side and cut right jodan kirikomi. A few more times. Go back. And cutting out and up. Touch the sword. Cutting out, up. Left side. Cut across. Shoot on. Lift up. And cutting out, jodan kiriko. If you have enough space in your house or your dojo that you're in, we're going to do a little bit of walking forward and back like a flow of an ocean. The waves at the edge of the ocean on a very flat beach comes in, it comes out. Moving forward, cutting up. As you reach the top, slowly come back. Cutting up on the other side. Moving back. When you reach the side, let it cut across, kind of a rip cut. Lift up, and cutting out. Slowly, you saw I kind of turned there. We're going to slowly start turning. I'll show you the steps in a bit. And one more time, cutting up and back. Knee, sun, she, and go. One more time. And yeesh. And back. Knee. And back. Sun. Twist and cutting. Okay, so at the third cut, I'm going to show a stepping poster here or thing here. As we come up, we're cutting across. This is the cut across. We're cutting across. We twist at the end here and cut back down, slightly more of an angle than kind of like following the direction of somebody coming by you. Sandra will come by me here. So she's come into the.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not going to have anything in my hands. So as she's coming by, I cut across, and then I follow her. Does that make sense?
Do it again, please.
Yes. Maybe at a couple different angles if we can. So I'm cutting across her body, twisting and following behind her. Okay? So come with me. I cut across her body, I twist and follow. Did that work?
Yeah.
The camera angles may not work on this so well.
Hold this and show your feet.
Yeah. So Sandra's going to be my cameraman for a second here. So on the third and fourth cuts, as I cut across, I'm stepping out.
Oops, right.
I bring my heel behind me and then step out again.
Okay, do it again.
So cutting across, I step forward and out
You're changing every time.
and stepping.
Okay.
It says I'm not consistent. Is that what did that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So let's try the motions that we're doing and adding those steps at the end. Okay, start on your left-hand side and pulling out and up, move forward, move back, cut up, move forward, cut back. When you reach the left side, let your sword fall perpendicular to the ground, horizontal to the ground. Step out, cut, twist, and step, cut. One more time. Starting and go. Yeesh. Knee. Fall back. Sun. Twist and cut. I'm going to put my sword down and just do freehand because I don't want to hit my ceiling. And cutting up, back, up, back, cutting across, twist, and cut. Follow. And yeesh. Imagine that you have a partner coming at you, cutting multiple times, and you're receiving these. I block it. I keep moving. I block it. I keep moving. They cut last time. I cut across, and I follow them. With the sword again. And yeesh. Yee. Sun. She. Yeesh. Knee. Sun. She. Okay, I'm gonna watch. I want to see. Open it to gallery, and I want to watch and see everybody a little bit. Sandra is gonna do it in front. All right, and go ahead. Eesh. Back, knee, back, let the sword fall back and cut across, sun, and twist, turn, and cut and follow. One more time. And eesh. And back, knee, and back, step across, turn, and follow. Oh, okay. So let's focus a little bit more on that final stepping portion here. I'm going to move it down here. So I assume I'm still in focused view for people, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
So could everybody just move forward and watch for a second. So imagine I have a, Deborah, yes. So sword in hand, stepping out. This portion is very free in the steps. Coming here, when I reach to the back part here, where my sword is perpendicular, I let it fall down to parallel. I step across, lift up, and cut out. One more time, that's the feet. One, back, two, back. At this point, I let it fall parallel to the ground. I step across, cut chudan, lift up, and cut out. Oh, okay.
So Rob's gonna go ahead and go ahead. Of course, he goes forward, then back, then forward, then back, and now he's horizontal. And as he comes across, he's leading with his heel. His heel is going to go first, his right heel, and he's also leading from his koshi too, because he's setting himself up to pivot with his hara and his torso. And then he's ready to step again. So as you cut across, think about your heel and your hips along with your cut. Is that okay?
Yep. And one more time. Yeesh. And back. Knee. And back. Sun, lift up. And follow. One more time. Sandra will be doing, and I want to watch. And go ahead. Eesh. And back. Knee. And back. Let it go parallel to the ground. Cut across. Lift up and cut. Okay. All right, good. Put our sword back and bring it across to the right side. And thank you. And Connie?
Oh, okay, great. We'll have questions.
Keep working on, and I'll try to be refining a little bit so that I can, this is a challenge on Zoom to teach this, because everything is flat, two-dimensional. And this is a three-dimensional movement. Everybody's doing quite good though. I'm quite impressed.
So right now, we're just going to do a little bit of a standing meditation. Let all that sort of percolate into your body. We will have time for questions. There'll be about 10 or 15 minutes for questions. So I'll let it all percolate through. We're going to do 10 positions standing meditation. I sent you the graphic. So some people are going to be studying just the 10 movements. Some people may be taking the study from yesterday with Ito Sensei, who did a bit more refinement. So you might be working on eye angle. You might be working on whether or not you slightly close your eyes or open them. You might be working on the center piece of koshi. All are good. So you can all refine what part you need to study with. So first, just standing naturally, feet slightly apart, weight good over the soles. Feel the connection to the earth. It's home. It will invite you home again. So you can experience spreading light, but know that you're safe. This is the first position. And opening slightly, let your palms open forward. The image work is to imagine light coming from the palms of your hands, the center of your body, mostly forward right now for that angle of light. Just let it share and spread to everyone. And letting your palms raise up to just about shoulder height so that the palms are facing upward and your eye look is slightly more ahead. And visualize that as you've moved, we've just pulled that web of light, those strands of light further out and around, just totally encircle us, perhaps the planet. Continue moving forward and up so that we're spearing up through the heavens, through the universe, palms coming slightly together. And just look up for the first part. Soft neck, soft but good spearing. Move your head back underneath. Keep the spearing going and release down into the next position, Kongoi. Palms again, just softly touching. Elbows very active. Lots of air and blood and chi circulating all around our body. No places of tension, constriction. Keeping the elbows at the same level, open the palms so the elbows point down, but the same height. If you had flowers, we could offer flowers to each other. And extend the arms up and out, offering everything and all. Hands coming together, right palm resting on top of left, still reaching far, pointing home. And bring home into the center of our being to nourish us again. Elbows still active, no constrictions, airflow, chi flow, blood flow under the arms and all around. And feet coming slightly together, palms coming hand over hand in front. You can even let your eye gaze drop slightly, eyelids close slightly. Let's appreciate this time together. And opening your eyes softly and gradually letting your hands release. Keeping your heels slightly touching. Far out to the horizon and Mokso. Eyes can soften. And Mokso Yeme and Ray. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Sandra.
Thank you.